Last night, somewhere between the blinding strobe lights and the smell of overpriced tequila, Glorilla, rap's loudest, proudest, and most unfiltered superstar, was caught on camera with Brandon Ingram, the 6'8" NBA forward who could dunk on you and then take your girlfriend for dessert. Think you've seen celebrity party clips before? Cute, TMZ grainy shots, please. This footage is different. It's clear, it's intimate, and it's got the kind of we probably shouldn't be recording this energy that would make even your grandma hit replay. But here's the twist, and oh, it's a big one. According to people who live for receipts, this night wasn't just champagne, slow dancing, and bad decisions. There are whispers of secret deals, shady moves, and one very risky choice that could flip this from harmless gossip to a full-blown, career-shaking scandal. Buckle up. This ride's about to get messy. So here's what went down. And remember, we're not talking about some blurry, could be anyone kind of clip. This is crystal clear. You can see the sweat glistening, the neon lights bouncing off diamond chains, and the unmistakable oh, we're definitely into each other body language. Glorilla walks in first, you know, making that kind of entrance, where the whole room suddenly pretends not to stare, but is totally staring. She's in a strapless black top that looked like it cost more than my entire rent for the year, dripping in jewelry that's basically auditioning for its own Instagram page. Right behind her, Brandon Ingram, denim jacket, clean fade, calm but definitely clocking every angle like he's playing defense in the playoffs. They're swaying together on the dance floor, drinks in hand, smiling like they're in a rom-com trailer, except in this movie, the soundtrack is bass-heavy and someone's probably spilling tequila on the floor nearby. Now, you might be thinking, big deal, celebs dance together all the time. Yeah, except here's the thing, this wasn't just one random clip. No, the footage came in waves. First the club scene, then, and here's where it gets spicy, the SUV scene dotted around 3:04 a.m. They leave the club together. No entourages in sight. No we're just friends buffer zone. Just them, walking side by side, his arm casually brushing hers. Like they've done this before, they hop into a light-colored SUV. Not a chauffeured Escalade with tinted windows. No, this was the kind of we don't care who sees ride that screams, yeah, we're rolling together. And that's when the two-phone moment happens. Glorilla, sitting in the back, holding not one but two phones, one gold, one black. She's using one as a flashlight, the other to record something, probably for her close friends list. On Instagram, because you know that's where the real tea lives, she's laughing, gesturing, showing Brandon something on her screen. He's leaning in, smiling. The man looks happy. Not NBA post-game win happy. More like I just got away with something happy. But wait, here's where it stops being just a cute Kebo birthday clip. Because within hours of that footage hitting the internet, anonymous demons start flooding fan pages. Claims that this wasn't their first night together in Cabo. Rumors that they were spotted at a private villa days earlier. And this is the wildest this video. Whispers that a third celebrity was there that night. Someone with a history of stirring up trouble between couples. One source, and I'm using air quotes so big you can see them from space, even claimed they overheard Glorilla telling Brandon, "Don't worry, I handled it already." What it was, no one knows. Could be nothing, could be everything. And just as the internet was piecing together that mystery, someone drops a still frame from the SUV footage. In the reflection of the side window, you can see what appears to be a third person in the front passenger seat. Their face isn't clear, but their hand is covered in rings, holding what looks suspiciously like a stack of cash. And when I say hard left turn, I mean the kind of plot twist that makes you pause the video, rewind twice, and then go to the comments just to see if anyone else caught it. Because suddenly, that reflection in the SUV window wasn't just a mystery hand. Oh no, within hours, internet sleuths, the same people who found a missing AirPod in Times Square using only Google Earth, had already matched the rings to someone very specific. Enter King Drexler, underground promoter, entrepreneur, and according to urban legend, the man who once sold an after-party location for $50,000 cash and then didn't even show up. This is the guy known for hosting those invite-only yacht parties, where no one ever leaves with the same plus one. They arrived with dots, so what was King Drexler doing in the same car as Glorilla and Brandon Ingram? That's where things start smelling less like romance and more like business. And not the kind of business you declare on your taxes. According to an anonymous WhatsApp screenshot floating around, Drexler had been spotted earlier that evening, meeting with two well-known cabo consultants, you know, the type who speak in code and always pay for drinks in cash. One of the texts allegedly said, VIP secured, need the player on board. Now, who could the player be? Exactly. And here's where the rabbit hole goes deeper. Remember those phones Glorilla had in the back? See, well, rumor has it one of them isn't even hers. An account claiming to be a club insider posted that the gold phone was actually Drexler's, and it contained videos that could ruin careers. No further details, no proof. Just enough digital gasoline to set the internet completely on fire. By morning, hashtags were trending. Hashtag Kebo leaks, hashtag the phone theory, and my personal favorite, hashtag Brandon better run. Even Brandon's own teammates were caught liking memes about the situation. One showed a Photoshop image of him holding the iPhones with the caption, "When you thought you were just getting bottle service." Subtle? No. Hilarious? Absolutely. Meanwhile, Glorilla kept posting cryptic Instagram stories. First, a black screen with the text "Don't believe everything you see." Then, a boomerang of her sipping from a champagne glass with the caption "Unbothered," which, if we've learned anything from celebrity culture, means she is 100% bothered. But the wildest turn came when someone leaked another clip, this time, not from the club, not from the SUV, but from what looked like the inside of a villa. The quality was grainy, the lighting bad, but you can clearly see Brandon in the corner, talking to Drexler. And then, swear on every overpriced concert ticket I've ever bought, a man walks past the camera, holding what appears to be a manila envelope. The envelope theory exploded instantly. Reddit threads were dissecting it like it was a Zapruder film. Was it full of cash, contracts, receipts from a shady business deal? Some users claimed they spotted an NBA team logo stamped faintly on the back, which, if true, takes this entire story from messy nightlife gossip into possible career-ending scandal territory. The unexpected player wasn't another celebrity, wasn't a paparazzi, and definitely wasn't a random party guest. No, it was Madeline Ricks, a freelance investigative journalist with a reputation for making powerful people deeply uncomfortable. Madeline isn't your average gossip blogger. She's the kind of woman who will show up at your hotel lobby with 3 burner phones, a GoPro hidden in a coffee cup, and a folder labeled Plan B. She's been kicked out of the political fundraisers, banned from 3 NBA arenas, and once made a Grammy-winning artist cry during a live interview by asking one very specific question about their taxes. So when Madeline popped up on Twitter, sorry, X, with a thread titled, "Brandon Ingram, Glorilla, King Drexler, the Cabo Operation," people stopped scrolling. The first post, a grainy screenshot of the villa clip with the manila envelope circled in red. The caption read, "This wasn't about a birthday party." From there, Madeline dropped what she claimed were verified receipts, blurry invoices in Spanish, screenshots of bank transfers, and a redacted list of VIP service fees that included a mysterious $75,000 line item, dated to days before the footage leaked. But the bombshell came halfway through the thread. She posted an audio file. In it, you can hear the male voices, one low and steady, which she alleged was Drexler, the other more hesitant, which she hinted might be Brandon. The conversation about delivering the package before the weekend. The internet lost its collective mind. Delivering what package, and to who? NBA Twitter was in shambles. Half the comments were calling for Brandon's suspension, the other half insisting it was all a setup. Meanwhile, Glorilla went completely radio silent. Not a single post, not even a vague inspirational quote. That's when her fans started the hashtag where's Glow, which only made the frenzy worse. Then, as if things weren't chaotic enough, the Cabo local police released a statement saying they were aware of recent viral media related to possible criminal activity and were reviewing all available materials. The statement was only 3 sentences long, but it was enough to get TMZ to park outside Brandon's training facility the very next morning. By now, sponsors were reportedly reevaluating partnerships. A leaked email from an unnamed sports brand's PR department read, "We cannot be associated with any athlete tied to ongoing federal or international investigations." No confirmation on whether they meant Brandon, Drexler, or both, but the damage was already done. And here's the thing, the more the public speculated, the more new evidence kept popping up. TikTokers were breaking down every single frame of the original footage, claiming to spot-coded hand signals, hidden exchanges, even a lookout in the background of the club scene. But Madeline wasn't done. She ended her thread with one final, chilling sentence: "If you think this is just about Cabo, you're not paying attention." That line alone lit the match for conspiracy theorists. Now the theory was that Cabo was just one of several similar operations involving high-profile athletes, influencers, and shadowy nightlife fixers. Some claimed it stretched back years. Others said the footage leak was intentional, a warning to someone bigger than Brandon Dot. By the end of the week, Brandon had disabled his Instagram comments, Drexler had gone completely off the grid, and Glorilla was spotted at LAX wearing oversized sunglasses and refusing to answer a single question from reporters. And that's where we leave it for now. But you know how these stories go. Just like any good rap beef, the silence is never the end. Somebody's gonna clap back, somebody's gonna leak more, and we'll be right here when it happens. This is Rappers Beef, where rumors turn into receipts and receipts turn into chaos. So tell me, is this a love story gone wrong or the biggest setup of the year? Drop your take in the comments. Hit that like and subscribe. You're gonna want front row seats for what's next.